What's up, YouTubers? It's your girl Shannon from EV and Chill, and by now most of you know that our Rivian R1T has finally been delivered. Y'all, I waited a year for this truck to come in, but now that it's here, I want to protect it as quickly as possible. So that's why I've teamed up with TWRAPs and Avalon King and using their great products together to help protect this truck. So now let's go over these products here and let's go over why they're great together, and I'll get into the application process. So I'm no stranger to paint protection film, PPF, or ceramic coating. In fact, my Model Y Performance has PPF on it. It's in the SunTech Dyno Matte, which is why it has that stealth look, which looks so sexy. But people, that cost 7 G's. And then we had it fully ceramic coated, and that was another $2,000. So as far as protection goes, I mean, that is as good as it gets, but again, that is $9,000 on top of what the vehicle already costs, and that's a lot of money. Now, when I think about the Rivian is an even bigger vehicle, so that means it's probably gonna cost even more than that. Can you say cha-ching? Now, after spending a ton of money to even buy the Rivian, there's no way I wanted to drop another 9 G's on it. But now I really don't have to. And again, that's because of TWRAPs and Avalon King. So TWRAP makes this PPF product that literally you, me, anyone can apply. And they make them for all current Tesla models and for the Rivian R1T and R1S. What's cool is that they take the most vulnerable parts of the vehicle and they make a film that you can apply in like 30 minutes. Y'all, that is super quick and you get long-lasting protection. And going along with the whole DIY protection theme, this is where Avalon King comes in. They have a brand new product called ARMOR SHIELD LITE. And again, this is something anyone can do. Now for us, we have always had our vehicles ceramic coated, and people, that has always been a process. You feel me? Drop me a comment if you have ceramic coated a car yourself, because traditionally, it has always sucked. You know what I'm talking about? You have to clean your car, put it in a sterile environment, spray it on, wipe it off in small sections. You practically tear your rotator cuff just trying to buff it off. And then you have to let it cure for a few days. But no more, people. You do not have to do that any longer. And that is with ARMOR SHIELD LITE. You literally spray it on like any car detailer and then you wipe it off. That's it. I'm gonna explain a little bit more about that so you fully know what I mean. So let me explain to you in further detail what I did to my Rivian. So on this truck, I've already applied the PPF products. Now, you probably didn't notice, and honestly, that's a good thing because it means it kind of looks like it did when it came from the factory. But let me take you in a little bit closer and you can see here. Let me flip the camera around. Now, the most vulnerable part on any Tesla or Rivian has got to be the front. I mean, hello, that is the face of the vehicle. But this is gonna be the most vulnerable area to rocks getting slung up on it or bugs or whatever. But you'll see as we get in, we've got the TWRAPs PPF all across the front here. And again, you're able to do this yourself, so you're saving a lot of money. But let me get in a little bit closer to here. So the whole front is protected. So they send you these pre-cut pieces and you basically line it up with whatever piece you're trying to do, whether that's the front, the light bar, the headlights, these lights here. Literally, the whole front is protected. We even have a piece here on the charge port. So we've got the whole front of this protected with PPF. Again, literally like light bars, headlights, charge port door, the whole front is protected. Now I do think I am gonna buy one more piece that goes on at the top of the hood here. I think that's gonna be super important because even though it rides high, rocks can still get up there. Now, let me take you to the back because you know we gotta protect the booty. We don't want anything unwanted back there. Okay, back here, again, just like the front, we protected the light bar. They have pieces that go on the bottom, on the top of the tailgate, on the side of the lights here. Now, let me explain to you something that is genius. Look here, this piece of PPF is so imperative, and let me explain why to you. I don't even know if you can see this piece here, but this is so important, and watch this. So of course, as we know, the tailgate powers down. Now, when you want to close the tailgate, you have to come and you have to pick it up and close it. But you're touching the painted piece every time you go to close it. Now, if you're like me, maybe you wear rings or watches or jewelry, whatever the case may be, sometimes that metal comes in contact here, and that is not what we want to happen. So we want to keep this piece super protected, and that PPF piece is a great way to do it. Now, I'm going to show you something else that TWRAPs thought of, which is genius, people. I did not even think of this. And then once I started applying it, I thought, hello, how smart is that? That is protecting the door sills. And let me show you, people, the door sills are such an important piece that needs to be protected, because every time your shoes come in and out of the vehicle, you can be brushing up against the paint here. Now, I think you can probably see it. We have a PPF here, starts here and ends here. And I didn't even realize this until I actually started applying the PPF, but we actually already got a scratch, which is really unfortunate. I'm really kind of sad about that. So we put this PPF on, that way no more of these scratches will happen. And again, you can see how these pieces of film are literally like cut to fit your Rivian. They even have a cutout made to go around this little hole here. I'm gonna try to keep things appropriate, but my husband is good at filling holes. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't say that. I didn't say it. But let's make our way inside the vehicle, and let me show you something else TWRAPs has thought of, and that is protection for the inside of your vehicle. And I am talking screens. So they have a screen protector for your main screen, a screen protector for your driver's display, and what's super important for us is a screen protector for the back seat. And this is the matte screen protector here. And this piece is super important to us because, people, we have a 4-year-old. And our 4-year-old, y'all, I love him to death, I promise I do. But he is always bringing rocks, sticks, toys, anything he wants into our vehicle. Honestly, a lot of rocks and sticks. I don't even know why we buy him toys anymore, because he'd rather just play with dirt. Anyways, he brings those things into our vehicle, and he loves to touch the screens. So we want to protect them from getting scratched. And every now and then when we drive, something goes like flying through the car. So again, we just want to have that extra little bit of protection. And if it can protect against a 4-year-old, that will do the job for me. Now, in just a second, I'll show you the application process, but first, let me tell you why products from TWRAPs and Avalon King's ARMOR SHIELD LITE are best going to protect my Rivian, and hopefully yours as well. Let me talk to you a little bit now about this ceramic coating. And what's really cool here, people, is that this can be applied even when your car is still wet from the car wash. That's right, people, you can apply it when your car is still wet, or when your car is dry, or at any temperature. Literally, any temperature. That is really, really cool. So I'm already interested in this product. You get protection similar to regular ceramic coating, all the hydrophobic properties, and it's significantly less expensive. A bottle of this is going to set you back either $29.99 or $19.99, depending on the size bottle you buy, and it takes just a fraction of the time to apply. Now, I know for us, we've always had our vehicles ceramic coated, and this Rivian is going to be no different since we'll be using this product here. Now, we've also noticed a significant difference in ceramic coated vehicles in protecting against bird droppings, UV rays, even cleaning them, and then it continues to look clean afterwards. And just so you know, this lasts 3 to 6 months, so you can just reapply it a few times a year. And that's really easy. And what's cool is that you can apply this on top of the PPF that you just put on your vehicle, so it's literally like double the protection. And what I think is best about this product is the fact that there is no cure time, people. Did you hear me? No cure time. You literally just spray this on like you would with like a normal car detailer spray, and then you wipe it off. That's it. You don't have to wait for any cure time, and you can apply this on any surface. So like any parts of the car, the door, the trim, the windows, whatever, and your vehicle is going to be looking fresh. So I feel really confident in saying that by combining the PPF from TWRAPs with the ceramic coating from Avalon King, I think my Rivian is going to be protected for a long time. So with all that being said, let's go ahead, let's rewind the tape, and let me show you the application process of both these products. So we're gonna go ahead and we are gonna get started. We're gonna start by PPFing the front here. Now we're gonna wait on the ceramic coat until the PPF is on. Now the first step here would be obviously to clean your vehicle. Step one of probably like any project to your car. And J2 was out here earlier with the foam cannon. You can see some of the remnants here. He's actually working his way around the vehicle to dry it. Now we're on to step two. Let's take a look and let's see what's in this box. And it comes in this really cool box here. So shout out to you, TWRAPs, that's awesome. And when we open this sucker up, it says made with love in California. That is cute. They're a family-owned business. How could you not support a family-owned business in America? Okay, so taking a look inside, let's see what we've got. We have this squeegee that we are definitely gonna need. And then we have the actual piece itself. This is what we're gonna be applying right now. And then it comes with this little bottle here. I already have it filled up with water. This is gonna help a smoother application here. So that's what comes in the box. So we are gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started. But actually, before we get started, let me just state the obvious. Of course, if you have a garage, that would be the most ideal setting, somewhere where it's enclosed, where you're not gonna be out like the air and a lot of dirt and debris that could be floating around. However, at our house here, we don't have one. So we're gonna be putting this on in the elements. That's why J2 literally just washed the car, and we're gonna be applying it right now. So let's not waste any time. Let's get this protected. Now, as you can see, this piece of PPF went on pretty smoothly and honestly pretty quickly. Now, I like to think it went on so great because J2 and I have had plenty of wrapping experience. I mean, we're not like M&M. No, just kidding, not that kind of wrapping. But we did wrap the EV6 ourselves. And I like to think by the end of that, we got pretty good at it. But actually, I think that the reason this piece went on so smoothly is the fact that TWRAPs is actually designed for like the average person who wants to protect their vehicle, who wants to do it themselves. These pieces, they're not designed for like your professional PPF installers. They're designed for people like you and me. So that's really cool. And let me show you what I mean. So normally with some PPF, maybe it gets like so crazy that you have to like disassemble some of the panels and take pieces off so you can like tuck the PPF behind it. But with TWRAPs, their pieces here, they're actually, first of all, they're cut out for the actual piece of the vehicle that you have, but then their pieces come right up to the edge of the vehicle. So I hope that's coming across on camera okay. But they're designed just to come up right to the edge so you don't have to try to like pinch it in or tuck it behind anything. It's designed to cover just that one specific area. All right, now one thing I did want to show you here is that once you do have it installed, and again, they have their directions, you can look them up on YouTube and stuff, but since you're already watching me, let me just show you myself. Now, see, we do have like a little bubble here, and most of this piece went on without like any bubbles. It lays down pretty quickly, but if you do have a bubble, we want to make sure that we get rid of these. And some bubbles will kind of fade out in the sun, but you want to try to get rid of most of them through the application. Now this piece is kind of dried out, so let's re-wet it. Here we go. We just use our little squeegee. We'll spray that down, use the squeegee so the squeegee will glide, and then we're just going to push the bubbles out to the edge so they come out. And I hope you can see that really well. But we're just removing these bubbles here, and here's a good bubble right there. Can you see that? All right, let's get you out of here. There we go, just like that. So now we're just being proactive in protecting other parts of the vehicle, like the front, because, I mean, people, as much as your mama told you looks don't count, looks do count. And the first thing you see in this vehicle is the front of it. So let's make sure it stays nice and pretty. So again, like I was saying, this is super easy to do. We'll just do a little spritz, and then we will wipe it just like this. And this is super easy. Like I said, it's just like a normal car detailing spray you would use. And what's really cool is that, of course, it's gonna make your car shine, but you're also getting those really protective properties. And then we'll flip this over. We'll give it one more wipe down. And look at that. That is beautiful. Ah, I love it. That is perfect. Look how shiny that is. Look how that blue is. Look at my eyes. Boom. Now I'm gonna work my way down and do the rest of the body of the vehicle. But again, what's really cool about this product is that you can use it all over the vehicle. So we're talking trim, the windows, the trim up here, doing that piano black. We can even use it on the wheels and tires. So again, it's a super cool product. It's gonna take me a minute to apply. so I'll probably fast forward some of this footage, but again, I'm gonna keep working this body. Well, that is how I applied the PPF and the ceramic coating. Don't forget, TWRAPs makes products for current Tesla models and the Rivian R1T and R1S, and Avalon Shield's product, you can use that on any vehicle. So look in the description below of this video and you'll see codes where you can get discounts for yourself. Do yourself a favor, do your car a favor. You are worth it and your vehicle is worth it. Alright, well that is all I've got for now. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, do yourself a favor, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos. And if you've already subscribed, please do me a favor, give this video a thumbs up so it gets out to more people. Well, that's all I've got for now. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.